If you're a man over 60 and you've been faithfully piling more vegetables onto your plate because everyone says it's the healthy thing to do, I need you to pause for just a moment. Listen closely, because right now, sitting quietly in your crisper drawer, one of those very vegetables might be stealing something precious from you. It might be the hidden reason your energy feels like it's draining away, why getting out of your chair takes more effort than it used to, why intimacy feels like a fading memory, or why that trip to the bathroom in the middle of the night is becoming all too familiar. It's not simply because you're getting older. It's because you might be eating what the world told you was healthy, without realizing some choices could be quietly dimming your vitality, tightening your arteries, and whispering to your body in ways that undermine your natural strength. My name is Dr. Sarah Michelle. I'm a board-certified urologist and men's health specialist. For over 30 years, I've walked alongside men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, helping them reclaim not just their health, but their confidence, their energy, and their sense of self. What I've witnessed time and time again is a truth often overlooked. The most powerful medicine isn't always found in a prescription bottle. Very often, it's right there on your plate. But here's the unsettling paradox. What if I told you that certain vegetables, yes, vegetables, are loaded with hidden compounds that can raise estrogen levels, stiffen your arteries, inflame your prostate, and quietly drain the very essence of your manhood? Worse still, many of these are proudly labeled heart-healthy by well-meaning experts. The very foods meant to help you may be hurting you the most. Before we uncover these eye-opening truths and reveal the powerful solutions, please, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell.
Why?
Because this channel is dedicated to giving you the real, science-backed information you need to stay strong, sharp, and confident after 60. We have so much more vital knowledge to share with you. If this video resonates with you, if it feels helpful, please type 1 in the comments below. If it misses the mark, type 0. Your feedback is my compass. It helps me create content that truly serves you. All right, let's get into it. Starting with the truth most men are never told, these are the 4 vegetables you should seriously reconsider after 60. While they might wear a healthy halo, they can quietly sabotage your circulation, tip your hormone balance towards estrogen, inflame your prostate, and chip away at your vitality when you need it most. Let's pull back the curtain. 1. Soybeans, edamame, tofu, soy milk. The estrogen mimic. Picture Robert, 68, a retired school principal, sharp as a tack, deeply loved his wife. He came into my office, not angry but defeated, quietly embarrassed. "Doc," he confessed, "everything else functions, but I just don't feel like myself anymore. The drive, the fire, it's gone. And I'm tired. So tired." Tests showed nothing alarming: decent heart, slightly high cholesterol. But one number jumped out. His estrogen levels were surprisingly elevated for a man his age. When I asked about his diet, Robert proudly announced he'd gone healthy a few years back, swapping meat for tofu, dairy for soy milk, snacking on edamame. "I thought it was the heart-smart choice," he said. That's when it clicked. Soybeans are packed with phytoestrogens, plant compounds that mimic the effects of estrogen in the human body. For a man over 60, whose natural testosterone is already gently declining, flooding your system with estrogen-like signals is like pouring water on a fading flame. Studies consistently link high soy intake in older men to hormonal disruption. What does this look like in real life? Lower libido, slower recovery, softer muscles,
Persistent fatigue.
and yes, for men like Robert, erections that become frustratingly unreliable or vanish altogether. The problem isn't just the soy you see, it's how it sneaks into everything: protein bars, salad dressings, packaged snacks, fake meats. The food industry loves it. It's cheap and versatile, often marketed as healthy. But your body, especially your male hormones, know better. Research also suggests soy can contribute to inflammation and even disrupt thyroid function in some older adults. Combine that with natural age-related changes in blood flow and nerve sensitivity, and you have a perfect storm for declining intimacy and confidence. Robert was stunned, but he agreed to try. We removed the soy. Within weeks, his energy lifted. A month later, His wife sent a handwritten note. "You gave me my husband back." Now, is soy pure poison?
No.
But for men over 60 wrestling with fatigue, erectile issues, or prostate concerns, it's a vegetable best left off the plate. There are safer, more supportive ways to nourish yourself without compromising your core vitality. 2. Pickled or canned beets, the circulation saboteur. Then there was Harold. 72. Puzzled. "Doc," he said, leaning forward, "I've been doing everything right. I eat beets almost every day. I read they're fantastic for blood flow, so I have them with dinner. But my feet are still cold, and well, things aren't improving down there either." That last part, whispered. That quiet erosion of confidence I hear so often. I asked one simple question. "Harold, fresh beets or from a can?" He paused. "Canned. Or pickled sometimes. Easier." There it was. Fresh, raw beets are indeed circulation superstars. They're bursting with dietary nitrates. Your body converts these into nitric oxide, a magical molecule that relaxes and opens your blood vessels, boosting flow to your legs, brain, and yes, critical areas for male performance. But processing destroys this magic. The high heat of canning and long storage obliterate most of the beneficial nitrates. Pickling? It drowns them in salt, sodium, and vinegar. High sodium doesn't just raise blood pressure. Research shows it actively reduces nitric oxide availability, constricting arteries and directly contributing to poorer circulation and erectile dysfunction in older men. Harold thought he was fueling vitality. Unknowingly, he was stiffening his arteries, especially the delicate ones vital for performance. We swapped canned for fresh roasted beets, simple, with olive oil and sea salt. Within 2 weeks, Harold felt warmth returning to his hands and feet. Within a month, his morning walks felt easier. And soon after, that quiet confidence in the bedroom began to return. No prescription required. The lesson screams, not all vegetables are created equal. Processing matters immensely. What starts as potent medicine can become a hidden toxin in the wrong form. That convenient can or jar. Ask yourself, is this truly opening my pathways or silently closing them down? 3. Nightshade vegetables, especially eggplant. The stealth inflamer Frank, 75, a retired contractor with hands like leather and a heart of gold, came in for routine tests. The conversation quickly turned personal. "Doc," he said, voice low, "my knees are killing me, my back aches, and honestly, I've lost all feeling down there. Not pain, just nothing. Like the lights went out." Tests were stable, but his story nagged at me. He was active, walked daily, ate healthy, grilled veggies, lots of color, like they say on TV. Then he mentioned it. "I eat eggplant almost every night. Wife bakes it with tomato and cheese. Mediterranean style. The nightshade family. Tomatoes, peppers, white potatoes, and especially eggplant for many older men. While tomatoes, in moderation and cooked, can have benefits, eggplant often poses problems. Nightshades contain natural compounds called alkaloids. For some individuals, particularly as we age and underlying inflammation increases, these alkaloids can trigger low-grade inflammation in joints and, critically, nerves. It might sound minor, but for someone like Frank, already dealing with age-related wear and mild circulatory issues, it added significant fuel to the fire. This inflammation wasn't just stiffening his knees, it was impairing nerve signals in the pelvic floor, causing that lights-out sensation he described. Think of your body as an electrical system. Inflamed or corroded wires, nerves, can't carry signals properly, even if the power source, blood flow, hormones, is present. That's what alkaloids can contribute to over time. We removed the eggplant and cut back other nightshades. Within weeks, the tingling in Frank's legs lessened. His knees felt freer. Then, one visit, a quiet smile. "Doc, it's coming back. I can feel something again." That moment is why I do this work. Not every man needs to fear every tomato, but if you're battling stiffness, pelvic discomfort, or numbness alongside intimacy issues, scrutinizing your nightshade intake isn't just about diet. It's about reconnecting a vital circuit. 4. Overcooked broccoli, or microwaved cruciferous veggies. The missed opportunity. Walter, 69, a meticulous widower and proud grandfather, followed health advice religiously. "I steam my broccoli every night, Doc," he declared. "Heard it's great for the prostate, keeps me regular." He chuckled, but beneath it lay concern. Leaning in, he whispered about fading energy, increasing nighttime bathroom trips, a frustrating mental fog, and yes, a loss of bedroom vitality. "I'm doing all the right things. Why do I feel like I'm fading?" When I asked how he steamed it, "Well, I steam the life out of it. Sometimes microwave it for speed." That last sentence hit home. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. These cruciferous vegetables are powerhouses if prepared right. They contain sulforaphane, a superstar compound that helps your liver detoxify, reduces whole-body inflammation, lowers excess estrogen, and, crucially for older men, supports healthy testosterone balance and prostate protection. But here's the catch. Dr. Sarah Michelle emphasizes: sulforaphane is incredibly fragile. Overcooking, especially boiling or prolonged steaming, or microwaving, destroys the vast majority of it. What you're left with is fiber, yes, but stripped of its most potent, prostate-guarding, hormone-balancing power. Walter was diligently eating a food meant to defend his manhood, but his preparation method turned it into little more than filler. The simple switch? Lightly steam broccoli for just 2 to 3 minutes until bright green and slightly crisp, or enjoy it raw in a slaw with olive oil and lemon. That's it. Walter made the change. Subtle shifts followed. A clearer mind, fewer nighttime bathroom runs, and gradually, energy returning. It's a small change, but for men over 60, small, repeated habits are the bricks that build vitality or erode it. Overcooking broccoli doesn't just dull its color, it robs your body of one of nature's most potent defenders of prostate health and hormonal youth. Microwaving it? That's like dousing the very fire you're trying to light. Now, the good news. The 4 vegetables that can restore your vitality, knowing what to avoid is half the battle. The other half, embracing the vegetables that actively work for you, nourishing circulation, balancing hormones, protecting your prostate, and fueling your energy and confidence. When you put these on your plate consistently, the difference resonates in your step, your focus, and your connection with your partner. 1. Arugula. The bedroom rocket fuel. Tom, 71, a former Air Force mechanic, sat quietly in my office. "Doc," he finally said, "I'm not looking for miracles. I just want to feel like a man again, like I used to." Since losing his wife 3 years prior, his spark had dimmed. His meals? Mostly beige, toast, pasta, meat. Greens were rare. That's when I introduced him to arugula. This peppery green isn't just salad filler. It's nitrate-rich, converted by your body into nitric oxide, the key that unlocks blood vessels, enhancing flow to legs, brain, and critical performance areas. Unlike synthetic options, it works naturally with your body's pathways, promoting healthy dilation without harsh side effects. Studies confirm dietary nitrates from greens like arugula significantly improve vascular function. For Tom, adding a handful to eggs or dinner was simple. Within a week, more alertness, heavier legs lightening. Then, the breakthrough. Waking with a long missing feeling. Tears in his eyes, he smiled. "Doc, it works. Didn't need a blue pill." Arugula's power lies in its simplicity. Real food working with your body to restore dignity and strength, bite by bite. 2. Red beets, fresh or roasted, only the circulation igniter. Carl, 67, a tough but tender retired firefighter, was frustrated. Not sick, but diminished. "I still love my wife," he admitted, "but I don't feel the energy. Don't feel like the man." I think she sees it. Cold legs, slipping endurance, avoiding intimacy out of shame. The culprit?
Declining circulation.
Enter fresh, roasted red beets. Packed with dietary nitrates, they are nature's nitric oxide factory. Research shows beetroot juice can significantly improve blood flow, endothelial function, and even exercise tolerance in older adults, benefits translating directly to stamina and performance. Carl started roasting them simply: olive oil, sea salt. Days later, warmer limbs. Weeks later, longer walks. Then, the quiet confession, leaning close. "Doc, she smiled at me last night like she used to." Beets are a food-based circulatory tune-up. Remember Dr. Sarah Michelle's rule: only fresh or roasted. Canned or pickled versions, as Harold learned, lose the magic and gain harm. Embrace the earthy taste and stained fingers. It's the mark of real vitality returning. 3. Cooked tomatoes. The silent prostate guardian Richard, 74, sharp-dressed but burdened, came in. "It's not just the bathroom trips," he confided. "It's the worry, the pressure. Every time I try to be close, I'm too tired, distracted, embarrassed. I just want to be her husband again." Prostate pressure, hormonal shifts, fading confidence. The solution? Not raw tomatoes, but cooked ones. Heat transforms tomatoes, releasing lycopene, a potent antioxidant uniquely absorbed by prostate tissue. Extensive research links high lycopene intake to reduced risk of prostate enlargement, BPH, and prostate cancer. Lycopene fights inflammation and oxidative stress, right where older men need it most. Richard started simply. Homemade sauces, roasted tomatoes on toast, tomato soup with olive oil. The fat boosts lycopene absorption. Within weeks, fewer nighttime trips, better sleep, returning energy. His wife noticed first. "You're laughing again." Cooked tomatoes are the quiet, daily defenders of prostate health and masculine vitality. Just 2 to 3 servings a week makes a difference. 4. Spinach. The testosterone ally Leonard, 70, soft-spoken and deeply loving, felt utterly faded. "I'm still in love with her," he whispered, "but I don't feel like a man anymore. No strength, no drive."
No. Spark.
Low energy, brain fog, lost motivation, classic signs of lagging testosterone availability, not just production. Spinach is his ally. This dark leafy green is loaded with magnesium, folate, and plant nitrates. Magnesium is crucial. It helps free up testosterone bound to proteins in your blood, like SHBG, making the active hormone available for your body to use. Studies show magnesium deficiency is linked to lower testosterone levels and poor metabolic health in aging men. Folate supports overall cellular health and energy production. Nitrates, as we know, boost circulation. Leonard added steamed spinach to breakfast or lunch. Mood lifted first, more engagement. Then, steadier legs, longer walks. The defining moment? His wife's observation. "You're standing taller again." Spinach nourishes the systems vital for sustained masculine energy and confidence. Steam it lightly, sauté it, blend it, make it a regular guest at your table. The critical mealtime mistake, even with good veggies. Even with the right vegetables, many seniors unknowingly sabotage their benefits. It's not what you eat, but how and when you eat it. Rushing meals, eating under stress, or consuming huge portions forces your body into fight or flight mode during digestion. Hit subscribe and that bell so you don't miss what comes next. Stay strong.